So you guys hear stories about how soldiers go off and marry strippers, right? Well, today I'm going to be telling you a story from my time in the Army of how that actually happened to one of my homies, right? But without further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, so you've heard it, right? You've heard it like time and time and again from like recruiters or your buddies that are already in, or just people in general, or like, oh yeah, no, don't marry a stripper, right? Because you hear that that's what happens in the military, right? Primarily, like Army and the Marines. But guys, this actually happened to one of my friends, right? So it's quick little story time, right? If you guys want more story times like this, just comment story time down below. Let me know what you guys think. And also, would you guys marry a stripper? Yes or no? Just asking. Want to see how some of y'all think. But right, so jumping straight into it, guys. As a medic, right, you get attached to multiple combat arms MOSs, right? So I had the privilege of being with some of the combat arms. I'm not going to tell you guys specifically what their MOS was. That's for y'all to guess down below. What MOS do you guys think it was that went off and married this stripper, right? Is it 11 Bravo? Is it 19 Delta? Is it 11 Charlie? Is it 19 Kilo? Let me know down below, guys. What do you think? Who do you think was the lucky man to go ahead and get hitched, right? Real quick, guys, before we get into the story of how my buddy married a stripper, I want to talk to you guys about our sponsor, Combat Comb Over. They're a grooming company. They make pomades, beard oils. They sell t-shirts, hydro flasks, stickers, things of that nature, guys. They're military friendly and veteran owned. And the cool thing about their pomades is their scents are modeled after specific stories that you see happen in the military, right? And very fitting to this video, one of their scents is called I Married a Stripper, right? And I just think that's funny, right? Because this shit actually happens, guys. It goes down, right? And they're just capitalizing on that, just having a good time with their products, and it's just awesome. They have other scents as well, such as Cocaine and Hookers, Lost Lieutenant, Pop Smoke, things like that, guys. Again, they're veteran owned, military friendly. They package their products themselves and ship it out to you guys. You can use code BENALLEN to take a total of 10% off your purchase, and we'd love to see you guys become part of the Combat Come Over family, alright? But anyway, so, right, as a medic, right, you're attached to all these combat MOSs, right? And if you're the only medic or you're the senior line medic, your dudes love you. You're like, oh yeah, that's Doc, bro, like, yeah. And they usually come and ask you to go out, right? And so it was a typical Friday, right? We're gonna go to a little bit of Texas, and it's pretty much a country bar, right? And the person that got married to stripper wasn't with this group that went to a little bit of Texas, right? This was later on in the night. So we're going to a little bit of Texas. We're all drinking. We're having a good time. And then, like, it gets around, like, 12:30-ish or 1. Like, hip-hop hour had just finished. And so they're like, yo, Doc, like, fucking so-and-so called us up. They said, the rest of the crew's going to go to the strip club. Like, you down to go? And I didn't drive there, so I was like, I mean, yeah, I guess I'm down to go. So this was like only my second time ever going to a strip club. The first time I'd gone was down here in my hometown with my buddies and my brother. And so we pull up, right? We're going. It's called Dreams. So, where your dreams come true. But yeah, so we go there, and there was like a $20 fee. I was like, God damn, dude, fuck. There was no fee at the other one, because they just given it like a free entrance for like military personnel. But since El Paso is a military town, they still charge you anyway. So we go in, right? We sit down at a table. There's like a stage here, stage there, and like a stage over there. There's like not four corners, but there's like 4 stages, right? And so we're sitting down in a chair, and the girls start coming up to us. They're like, oh hey, do you want to dance? Do you want to dance? And like me, I'm like not really there to like get danced on and waste money like that, just because I was a sensible, I think was I a specialist at the time? Yeah, I was a specialist at the time, right? I just made specialist, and I like my money, so I'm gonna save my money. I'm there to go support the homies, have a good time, just chill, right? And so we're sitting down, ordering drinks. Like, I got the first round, just because if it's buying drinks, I don't mind, because drinks are drinks. And so we're chilling there, right? We're all drinking, and then one of my buddies, 2 of them actually, one of them goes back, the other one goes back, right? They're getting a dance, they're doing their thing, right? And so that leaves just 3 of us left, right? We're just at the table chilling, and so we're just drinking, and then this other stripper comes out, and she's like, I'll give her like, she was like a 7. I'll give her a 7. for like an El Paso stripper, you know what I mean? And so she asked my buddy like, hey, do you want to go dance, or do you want like a dance? And so they go upstairs, because they had like the bottom floor and then they had like a whole upstairs section. You had to like go upstairs like between these two like bodyguards, I would say they were, or the security. And so you go upstairs, they have all these couches and shit. And so you go, and he, you know, like we don't see him for like another 30 minutes. Like he's gone for a while. Like the other two that had gone had just come back already. They were up there for like maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. So they come back, they're like, bro, yeah, it was cool, like blah, blah, blah. Like she was dancing on me, doing all this shit. And so like we're just all talking, drinking, and then the other guy comes down with like a huge smile on his face, right? And we're like, dude, like was it that good or what? Like did you get anything else besides a dance or what? He was like, dude, I think I just got a fiance. And we're like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? He's like, yeah, dude, she was dancing on me or whatever, and like I was telling her like, oh yeah, like I'm in the military, blah blah blah, like this, that, and the other. And like granted, a lot of military guys go, so I didn't see how like him telling her he was in the military was anything special, right? But I guess what he had told her was like, yeah, like I'm trying to get married so I can move out of the barracks and I can give like whoever I marry these benefits or whatever. And so I guess this stripper, you know, she was just like, yeah, okay, like benefits? Like she heard benefits, her fucking eyes widened up, you know, her ears heard that and was like, okay, yeah, let's fucking do it, right? So, you know, like a week later, they got married, guys, like for the benefits. At first, that's like what it started off as, for the benefits, but to this day, they are still married, guys. And like I've met her, like I want to say once or twice, and their relationship overall, compared to other people's relationships, is probably one of the strongest I've ever seen. Like it didn't start off with them liking each other, but it gradually just, you know, living together for benefits and shit, it just kind of like, I guess it evolved into something, and they ended up like actually dating, actually like, well, I would say dating, but like, you know, like like dating while married, I guess you could say, because, you know, they got to know each other, they got to spend time with each other, and gradually just got stronger and stronger, and like their relationship is actually really good. Like granted, she's still a stripper, but she's pulling in that money, and he's completely fine with that, because, you know, that's more money for them. And I just thought it was wild that something like that had actually happened, right? Like they would always give him shit at work because they were like, yeah, bro, I think I was dancing with your wife the other day, or I think your wife gave me a dance like the other day. And he'd be like, thanks, bro, I guess you gave me $20. But yeah, they would always rag on him for that. And I just thought it was funny. And like, because like I had heard those stories just like you guys. I was like, yeah, well, yeah, people marry strippers, right? Fucking benefits, getting married. And to see it actually happen and go down, I was like, oh my god, no fucking way. This is like a movie right now. You know, my specialist mind, like my newly promoted specialist mind, you know, like fresh out of home, not used to shit like that happens. I was like, oh my god, that's fucking wild, bro. And you know, hey, I mean, they're still happy, they're having a good time. It was good. I really hope you guys enjoyed this quick little story time, man. Fucking, if you guys want more stories like this, you know, granted, not to the extent of marrying strippers, not all my story times are gonna be like this, but I got a bunch more, you know, like my first casualty, you know, fucking the time I saluted with my left hand. For those of you that don't know, you're not supposed to salute with your left hand, because, you know, you get made fun of and smoked. But, you know, just things like that, guys. I got a bunch of other story times I can tell you. Comment down below what you guys want to hear. And also, again, what MOS do you think my buddy was that got married to the stripper, right? Comment down below. And I'll give you a hint. It was a combat MOS. So, you know, that should narrow it down significantly for you guys. Also, thank you all for tuning in. I'm Ben Allen, for those of you that are new. And also, if you're not already, subscribe right the fuck now to this channel and just show that love. You know, if you guys want more story times, you want to get a little laugh, you want to see what the side of the army that most people don't talk about, you know, I'll talk about it with you, right? The shit that really goes down in the barracks, things like that. Or you just want informative videos, I'm your guy. So again, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Much love. And I will see you on the next one. Later.